My bad. Hey, amazing folks. Welcome back to another live stream at Major League Hacking. And to start with, I'm already seeing a lot of known faces. We have, okay, waiting for Vinayak, okay, one of the most hackers which I interact with. Apart from that, we also have Siddharth in the chat. Hey, Siddharth. Okay, so to all the folks who are joining in, hello, 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 hello. We will be having a good session today around intro to HTML, CSS. I know all the people who are at the stream might be aware of what is HTML, CSS, but there are a lot of things which you need to take care of while you are coding for HTML, CSS. And apart from that, some tricks which we can actually apply, and also how yes, I'll try to include React too. I'll try to include React too. I'll try to give you a roadmap for the front end development. We are going to discuss all those things, and I'm also going to show some projects which I have made during using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React, because React is a framework which is like used in a heavy base nowadays. Apart from that, we are going to also do a special activity at the end. So throughout the learning sessions, okay, I'm going to walk through you what we will be going through. But if you have joined the session, make just drop React versus Angular. Okay, we are going to talk about this React versus Angular. A lot of things are there. So in whichever city you are right now, just drop in where are you like watching the stream from, and let's know. I'll try to understand that how many people have joined from which place. And to start with, a good morning to all the people who are listening me from, who are actually representing the Eastern time, and if you are from India, a good evening, and I hope you are having a good time with your tea, biscuits, and the session which we are going to start. Okay, we are having someone from Delhi, we are having someone from Nashik. Oh, that's a very known place to me. Okay, the person is from Hyderabad. You are attending from your college bus. Okay, so you might be returning to your paying guest or your room. Kolkata, Kashmir. Oh my God, we have got the perfect diversity today. I guess there is some issue from my side. I can only see a few viewers or the comments I said. Oh, yes, Hyderabad was actually conducted by a person like a known person, Ashwin, and his team. And I saw that stream, it went pretty much well. So I'm super excited. And do share your experiences. Also, you can share in a chat how was your day. And the most important thing, I have pinned the link at the start. I'll do that once again. If you haven't checked in for the session, make sure you do that, so that if I try to send you any type of resources after the session, it would reach you ultimately, because I have a lot to share today and we have tons of things lined up. Okay, so I have also, as I've said, I've also planned a special activity in the last half an hour of the stream. So make sure you stick by the end so that we can actually build something cool. And okay, we're gonna wait for 3 to 4 minutes to start. Till then, let's more and more folks join in. And I'm sure I'm properly audible and visible. In any case, if is there any technical issues, do let me know so that I can sort it out at the earliest. Make sure you check in. Once again, I'm just making so that if I try to share any type of resource after the event, we can do that. And if you're from India or you're from representing from the Eastern time, you can keep a coffee or a tea with yourself. Try to keep some cookies too, because having an tea or coffee empty stomach can be painful sometimes. And enjoy the stream. Okay, we are going good, getting responses. Just give me a second. I want to check one thing from my side. A lot of hi to each and everyone who is present over here. Okay, you're drinking tea. One of the most things. So whenever I feel a little bit of like bit or dull, I just go and have a cup of coffee. Check-in not available yet. No, Pranav. I have checked in like 15 minutes before to check in that my link is working or not. Can you just go and once again check that? Okay, people are trying to flex right now. We will not focus on food currently. If you're having momos, you can do one thing. Have you keep your momos there. Take a picture and you can just tell me over Twitter that enjoying Global Hack Week session with momos. Okay. Okay, we also have Tokir. Okay, hi Gunjan, welcome to your first MLH event. So if you're not aware of what we actually do. These are global hack weeks. You will find tons of technical streams, tons of mini events, tons of non-technical streams, which will actually help you to understand communities, to understand if you want to start with something. We also have oh, okay, you are wearing an MLST. My Twitter handle is you can just write IG_rox and you're gonna good to go. To answer Gunjan, this is like global hack week sessions are specifically planned for all our hackers which are present in our community and a lot more people. And we plan technical sessions, we plan mini event throughout the weekend. You can attend. A lot of coaches you will see will be taking a tons of sessions. If you are someone interested in machine learning, I guess Kev or someone from the other coaches team is taking a machine learning track. You can also witness that too. And if I actually talk about what we are gonna do today, okay, I'm gonna pin my Instagram, Twitter too. You can just take a photo of whatever you are eating right now and with the stream. I would love to see your reactions over Twitter. Okay, to answer this, Akshat, you have to complete challenges which have been given at Global Hack Week. You see, since like the thing which I've said in the starting, you have to do a check-in, right? So when you check in, you automatically get a point for yourself. And when you complete certain number of sessions with us, you are eligible for Global Hack Week swags that will be delivered to you by us. So make sure you check into the event. Make sure you complete the challenges which have been given by us. I'll just also go through the challenges for today. Just give me a second. Do we have that challenge which I requested? Challenges. Okay, we have a good challenge. I can make yourself a point. Nice. We also have. Okay, I'm just gonna share my screen. Just give me a second. Share screen. Chrome tab. Okay, challenges. Great. I hope now okay. I just need to change the background. Just give me a second. The yellow just don't look good here. Can we do this? Ah, looks good. So, as Akshay said, how you can get bonuses. So we have checked into the event. I have given the links multiple times. You would be able to eligible to earn a point. After that, you can just complete these simple challenges such as you have to register for Global Hack Week, join a guild, sit with your friends, attend events, update your address because we will need your address to actually get swags. Apart from that, you can also join. You should join MLS community Discord. Every weekend we host tons of first party hackathons. You can participate. You can win a lot of things to do. Apart from that, you can refer your friends. For example, someone who is not aware about Global Hack Week, just refer to them. Make sure they use your Gmail ID so that you can get an extra point for yourself. Apart from that, you can subscribe to the MLH Hacker newsletter, fill out the swag form. The swag form ensures that we would be able to deliver swags to you. I'll come to that. The next question is like how I will submit my challenge. So these are daily challenges. If you're a beginner, you can do that. Sign up for Replit. We will be coding today. We will be making an account on Replit, so you will be earning a point there too. You can find a domain name for yourself. Uh, okay, this is the specific challenge which you can actually complete through this website. So design a landing page for your hometown. So like the reason I asked from where were you actually joining the stream is to actually design a land page for the same thing. So for example, I am from Durg. So what is a particular thing I can actually design in your home in my land page? It can be the details of my college because we have VIT Durg here. Apart from that, I can also mention Bhilai Steel Plant because it is here. Okay, we have very new known faces here. Maharishi, we have Tokir. Okay, I will be coming to that part too, where I actually live in. Okay, only this one session is of web dev. Currently, I guess we only have one session for web dev that is intro to HTML CSS, but I'll make sure that we can come up with more. This session actually, I'll explain what it will cover. Okay, the next question is, how much time do swags? To be very honest, Sometimes the swags do get misplaced, but I am one of the luckiest ones who have got almost all the swags from Major League Hacking. So once you complete your challenges and Global Hack Week turns up, they will take up your addresses. The next day itself, the shipping will start. It only depends upon the Indian customs how much in how much time the swags will be delivered to you. Okay, uh, getting yes, you will be redirected to an MLS website. You need to register there so that you can check into the session and earn yourself a point. And make sure to use the same email which you are actually using during the Global Hack Week December, so that we would be able to understand that it's you. Okay, do we have any more generic questions? Hey Arshit, hello, 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 hello. Okay, hype, hype. Yes, yes, we are gonna do a lot of good stuff today. Okay, I'm gonna keep water to myself so that I can actually speak for the next 1.5 hours. Hey, you're looking forward to learning from you. Yes, we are gonna learn a lot of new things. If you are someone who is like interested in building websites, portfolio is something a lot of people want to make. Not gonna lie, because whenever you submit yourself for an interview or so, person asks for your portfolio rather than your resumes these days. So we are gonna discuss that too. Okay, so I guess we are done with generic questions, so that we can move to the next. As usual, you can just tell difference between this Pequenac recent story. Okay, I also have got some known people around me. So they, yes, yes, yes. No, we are not going to discuss about that. Make sure if you're attending this event, having a snack with you, make sure you click in picture and share over social so that I can see who is there. I'll also add one more thing. Just a second. Hmm, I guess something is wrong. I'm not able to see my name and. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Uh, okay, that's something which I'm not so much worried about. We can move forward. Do we? Okay, but we have one more general question. Hello, do we have to attend all the sessions or? Okay, Piyush, try to understand this. The number of session you want to attend, you can just go and check in and attend those sessions. You do not have to attend all the sessions to be eligible for swags. For example, you're someone who is interested in machine learning, or someone is interested in this session. Just check in for this session, attend this session, and for each session we have an dedicated challenge assigned. So, for example, for this we have design a land page for your hometown using HTML, CSS. You can do that, right? So you have to complete those sessions, and you will be earning points for you and your guild too if you are a part of guild. So I guess we are done with all the generic questions, and we will be moving to the main part. That is, uh, but in opening they said 5 sessions. Yes, there are certain number of sessions you have to attend, not on the daily basis but on the overall basis too. But 5 sessions is something which will make you earn more and more points. And I guess daily we have around 10 sessions. As per I know, you have to you can have 10 sessions. You can attend up to 5. I need to clarify that too. Okay, so without wasting any time, I'll just stop sharing the screen. Just give me a second, folks. I just want to add my name and system here. Just a second. Settings. I guess there might be an issue. Otherwise, I was able to see my name. Okay. Yes, you can take part of all the guilds which are available, not just OpenCo, but all the guilds which are registered with Global Hack Week December, and you can participate with people, make projects with people, and earn points for yourself. Yes, as Harshit said, 5 sessions and you get a bonus sticker. Absolutely. If you attend greater than and equals to 5 sessions for the whole week, you will get a bonus. I was actually confused with this, but thank you so much, Harshit. Uh, this is the last question, the generic question. We will start with the session after this. You can join OpenCo. You can just ping me over Twitter, or here, not here. I can actually not help you here. Just ping me over Twitter, and I will be able to give you the Discord link. And in that case, you can join OpenCo. So we'll start with the session now. I'm just gonna share my screen. and I've done some Canva work today, so please bear with me regarding that. Okay, so good. Mm, I'll just present. Great. So what we are gonna do today? So what we're gonna learn today? We are gonna work around intro to HTML, CSS. HTML is the definition, the hypertext markup language. Then we have CSS, cascading sheet style. And when I talk about particularly HTML, CSS, what they are, HTML basically the skeleton of your body. So for example, this is me, how I look, and HTML is all the bones, the particular skeleton which is helping me to actually the main function. css actually helps you to redefine that skeleton into something. It can be through colors and all. We are going to discuss that. Okay, so a formal introduction for me right now. I am Vinayak. I am a coach at Major League Hacking, primarily known as MLH Hacks, also known as MLH Hacks. I'm a community manager at OpenCo, and I'm someone who loves sports and esports. So if you're someone who is playing cricket or playing esports, any type of other game, we are already friends. Don't worry. Uh, Okay, you don't need to you will be getting actually score sheet after a particular time, and you will be able to know that how you can actually, like, you have already joined 5 sessions, so you don't need to worry about that. Every time you check in, you are already done with the session. You have to just attend it after that. That's it. For example, Arshdeep, you have checked in for this session and you're good to go. That's it. That's simple. Yes, I play Valorant. Yes, I play Valorant. You can just mention your sports and esports which you actually play. It can be cricket, badminton, football, whatever you play, and also the video games you play. Okay, so moving to the next part. Okay, so what is the agenda particularly for today? We are going to talk about. Okay, we also have some more known peeps on to the stream. Okay, we are gonna talk about an intro to HTML. Why you should, like, what is particularly HTML? Why you should CSS? Why you should use CSS in your project? The ways which you can actually use to get started in this, and we will also be getting our hands dirty on the coding. So we are gonna work around some theoretical part at the starting, and after that we are gonna work on the coding part too. Okay, so the next part, what actually helps you to like enter, what you should know, now to carry on with, we are talking about the front end development. A lot of people a lot of people were actually talking about React versus Angular at the start, if someone remember, right? So React is a framework, so is Angular, right? So they both are the frameworks which are actually primarily used in the front end development, right? So if you don't know anything about front end development, HTML, CSS is the main basics thing which is gonna help you to actually start this front end development journey. You're gonna move ahead more, and JavaScript is something which helps you define those actions which are like been done in HTML, CSS. So try to understand it in this way. This is my body. This is my body. Is it basically the skeleton part? CSS is just the overall, what we call. Can I use the term makeup here? Like, which actually redefines the HTML code, and then we have JavaScript who define those actions. Uh, so this is basically what a basic front end developer do. uh, okay, what are the projects which actually a lot of people make using the front end development? We have the portfolio website. A lot of people have portfolio websites, no? So basically, a lot of people make resumes, but here you can a lot of people currently have started making portfolios. Portfolios contains all of their projects which they have made, their resumes, or it can be their profile picture or not. It depends, and the places they have actually contributed to it on the like all of the things under a link, right? So for example, I'm being reached out by a recruiter, and the recruiter says that I want to know more about you, like over even after having the conversations. So I can just share my portfolio link, and he can actually know all the things about me, where I have worked, my current photograph, what are the things like I love working to. These are the things. Then you can also work on interactive games. Primarily JavaScript is used for same for making interactive games. So talking about the first projects which you can actually make using JavaScript, those are, I have made an Chrome extension. I have also made a subway counter for all the people who are just uh, came in. And like apart from that, you can also make a React app. So talking about React app, I have made a project using React for like blockchain development in my second year, which actually revolves around all the top local currencies, cryptocurrencies which are being used. They are listed. I'm going to show that project too, and also a responsive page. So, what do you mean by responsive page actually? So, for example, when we are having a full screen over our desktop, so that is a full screen view. But we can also restrict that, right, into smaller and smaller. So if your website remains the same, in that case it's not a responsive website. But if it automatically changes as per the orientation of your particular window screen, that is a responsive website. We are going to discuss that more when we get our hands dirty during the coding. Okay, so what are the resources you should need, like if you're aiming to become a front-end developer? Uh, we will be covering HTML, CSS over the session. But if you want to pursue more about front-end development, you want to like I want to become a front-end developer, you can go to YouTube. You can just search Code with Harry, one of the great programmers out there. Apart from that, we have also Programming with Mosh, great content available on the YouTube. You do not need to buy resources online on Udemy and all. Like Udemy courses are also good, but such a good content is already available for you for free. That's it. Also we have certain more platforms available. Also apart from that, we have online resources such as Scrimba is something which I have personally used to learn front-end development in my early days. It helps you make, like, there are already pre-listed projects which are available. You can just go and learn. That's it. They're going to help you at each and every bit. And at the end, we also have free code camp, the major name. Like all of you might be knowing this. If you want to learn any type of tech development tech stack, you can just go to free code camp and you will find a certification course present over there. Okay, I guess for now we are done with this, and we will be soon moving into a coding part. So before that, yes, free code camp is my go-to place. My go-to, like I was used to learn more from free code camp, but it is again a certification course. You can just go learn new things and avail your certificate too. Resources for practicing JS, the best according to me is actually Scrimba. I'm just gonna show you that too. Just a second. So my course is okay. I'll just share my screen. Chrome tab. Scrimba. Okay, if you can actually see my screen currently. Hmm, uh, like I've learned JavaScript for free. In this, I've actually made a passage counter app. I have made a blackjack game. You can just go and it will give you small lessons like 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Just complete those parts and you would be able to create it in due time. They also tell the time. Like I have completed this in around 3 hours. Like I was learning JavaScript during that time. After that, I've also created a blackjack game. Okay, and apart from that, I've also created a Chrome extension. This is one of the first projects I actually even submitted during an hackathon. So when I participated in a hackathon, so yes, that's the best thing. And again, as Wani has already said, Free Code Camp is definitely the place to go with. Okay, so I guess we can go to the coding part. For the coding part, I will request you to actually go to your favorite IDE, that is the place where you code. Primarily, I'm gonna help you like fix two. You can use VS Code or you can use Replit.it, REPL.it. It is gonna help you to like uh, understand what we're doing. So I'm just gonna share my screen. Yes, VS Code is something which majorly use. I'm going to use Replit today because I'm going to definitely tell you the difference. Apart from that, VS Code is something which comes with a lot of extensions. Your half of the work is already done. Like for example, you have done a mistake. VS Code will help you to rectify that using the extensions available. Apart from that, you also have certain extensions for particular companies and other things. So you can use VS Code any day. Today we are going to use Replit from my side, but I will ask you to open. You can say VS Code if you are using that, and we are also going to complete the challenge. Remember that, okay? And after that, we will be moving to a fun part. So just give me a second. Hmm, the Replit screen. Okay, I guess this is good to go. I'm gonna wait for 2 minutes primarily and let all the people switch to their coding development platform, and after that we are gonna start. So you have 2 minutes. Just open. Yes, CodePen is something which I have recently started to use. I don't know. I just love its UI, particularly CodePen, but it's too good. So I'm just gonna again as I've said, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Primarily, just open your IDE before we start the coding. And remember that we are gonna complete the challenge building a land page. Just I'm just gonna go back, designing a land page for your hometown. Okay, so you are represent. I have seen a variety of people joining from other places. You just need to think about all the best things your city particularly has, and we are gonna like list it here. Don't worry, this is just a basic code. You will find it almost everywhere. Don't worry that we are gonna not talk about script.js, so we're gonna just remove this. We are also gonna remove this. If we discuss the script .js in the remaining part, we're gonna do that. Once you are done with opening your IDE, just give me an mm, thumbs up in the chat so that I would be able to know that, so that we can start. And two, like I know a lot of people might already be knowing about HTML, CSS, but just bear with me during the starting part. Okay, hello Yash, you are definitely not late. One of your colleague already joined at the start, but you are almost, I guess I must say, 25 minutes late, but we are good to go. Yash is like uh, one of the most active hackers you will actually find during the first party hackathons, global hack weeks. Almost all the coaches know him. All the full staff knows him. Hey Pratik, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A lot of familiar faces. Just loved it. Just loved it. So to give a heads up once again to all the new people who have joined. Yeah, okay, this was a good one. This was a good one. Thumbs up. Okay, just to again give a heads up, we are gonna complete a challenge which was given by us through MLS, that is designing a land page for your hometown using HTML, CSS, and I'm also gonna discuss if you don't know about HTML, CSS. Okay, okay, I've already got only one thumbs up. Do I need to wait more before I like move forward? Thumbs up, getting multiple thumbs up. Okay, so I hope you are ready with your particular. People are actually writing thumbs up. I love you guys. Test one. Okay, we are also getting some familiar faces in the chat. Okay, to start with, again, just a heads up. This session is for someone who even doesn't know about HTML, CSS. So if you know about it, just bear with me before we move on to the challenge. I'm gonna discuss the basic things before we move ahead. Actually. Oh, hey Vani, if it's your first Global Hack Week, we are conducting a lots of technical sessions, also mini events throughout the week. So make sure you join all of them, have fun, learn new things, and earn some swags for yourself. Okay, I guess almost all the so to start with, this is a basic HTML code. You can just even write exclamation mark in your ID, and this code will be available to you. You do not need to worry about this code. Okay, the things you need to understand here is the title of your particular. So every HTML page has a particular title to it. So for example, this is a global hack. So it's Vinayak Global Hack Week Intro to HTML/CSS. So this is the name of my particular title. So I can just like save it. Okay, I don't know what's happened there, but this is a particular title for me. And if you currently actually look at this link.href, it is actually help you to link between two different text files. So this is a CSS file. We are going to discuss about this. You do not need to worry. Uh, with the help of link href, you're actually linking your your CSS file to your HTML file. As I've said, HTML is the basic skeleton of your whole project or the whole website, and CSS actually help you define it or style it. uh, I just need to check what's the problem here. HTML CSS. Okay, it's good to go. Okay, in heading, talking about the basic tags, starting with, we can go with heading one. Heading one is something the main heading of a particular. So the main heading we can write uh, home. No, what was the challenge name? Challenge was hometown design. Okay, hometown land page. I'm just gonna save it. Okay, so let me tell you the difference here. The H1 is the biggest, what we can say, the heading particularly. Okay, so if I write H2 here, that is H2. I'm just gonna close it. MLH challenge. Let's keep it major league. Major LEAGUE hacking challenge. Okay, I'm just gonna save this. Why does this look so? Okay, I'm done. I'm really frustrated with F11, F12. Okay, I'm just gonna save this. Okay, you can clearly mention here both are the headings, so both are particularly in bold, and you can clearly see the difference between the font size. So it is heading one for the hometown. The main heading S2 is for particularly for, you can say, the smaller headings. So learning CSS from here only, you can clearly see that your H1 and H2 in addition head and body, right? It is in a head, so you can just go and write H1 this and. Just give me a second. So, for example, I want to make it a color. Um, let's keep it blue. Okay. So I'm just going to save it. You can see the hometown land page is like now in blue color, particularly. Okay. Now we have S2, right? We can have different. We need to actually define this for different things. So we can also define the height and width for your particular. I can just write height 100%, with with we can again say 100%. Just save it. That will be good to go. For S2 we can write like the color red. Okay, I just need to check, is there a problem with S2? Hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna show you. Someone asked this question. Yes, just give me a second. So you can clearly see here. Let me give this a space. Using this command link href, just write in your compiler, and this is the name of your CSS file. Okay, so here the CSS file is name is style.css. Just write the name here and let the other be as it is. So what it will do, it will actually connect your CSS style to your HTML file. Okay, so I can do one thing. Okay, to make you explain this more. Suppose I write a command of changing the background color, which I have done here, but I have to make sure that HTML also reads the same. So I have done this thing. And for example, if you are using the VS Code, right? So just write an exclamation mark at the starting of your project, and you will be good to go to understand that. Just a second. What am I missing here? Okay, why the heck are we missing the H2 tag? Okay, just to make you understand, you can clearly see here, in the H1 tag, we are given the color blue height and width in this. You can just remove it because it's uh, like the stack, like the pre-filled one, particularly. Okay, so the next thing we can do is, let me think what we can tell. Let's try to understand how we can actually add images here, right? So I can write image src. So what you're gonna do is, I'm just gonna go to a website and get an image. So particularly, I'll ask you all to actually complete this challenge with myself. So I'm currently from Durg, so I'm gonna search on net, best places of Durg, and just gonna copy the image address and add here. Hmm. Okay, just a second. Copy image address. Okay, so this will be good to go. Just gonna save this. Okay, now you can see, okay, this is a lot of big, like the picture is a lot big and we need to change it. Okay, remember that wherever you are from, just make sure you search on the internet the particular best place for that area and you add this. So if you are actually completing this particular challenge, hometown landing page, uh, welcome to the, let's complete this challenge, and I'm definitely gonna change the color here. Blue is absolutely looking bad. We can add here the green will also, let it be black. Let it be black. It will look good. Just gonna save this. Okay, just give me a second. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy this to make you understand better. Okay, we have done this thing, right? We'll go here. We are gonna remove this body from here. Let it be for the HTML tag. What we're gonna do this image. Now, as you can clearly see here, the image is quite bigger of what we actually need. Okay, so we're gonna write height. It can be 100 px. 100 px would be too small actually. Let it be 400 px, and the width. Let it be 500 px. Make sure you add a semicolon at there, otherwise the command will not be readable. Save that. Okay, we do need to increase the width size again, 700 px. Make sure you completely simultaneously complete this challenge so that you can earn yourself a point. And if you're having any doubt, you just, hey, Shubham Eksha. Hello. We are not late. We have just discussed about the basics of front-end development, and we are actually working around HTML CSS right now. This is repl.it. You can just go. What will be the difference between adding an image in HTML? And there is particularly no difference. Like for example, when you have added an image in HTML, right? So here you can see I have given the height and width. Okay, I can give this a border. You can give the border color as black. Okay, as you can see, and I can also give the border radius if it's available. We'll give this as 10px. I'm gonna save this. You can actually, when like you're putting, if you're putting up your photo in what's it like HTML, you can actually put attributes to it in CSS. And if you're trying to do all the things in CSS, it might get a little bit complicated. But again, you can particularly avoid it. Okay, so if you're done with like till here, just let me know if I literally want all the people who are particularly in this team to actually design a land page for their hometown, which we are doing. We are going to build a very basic one, but I want you to do it. Just get a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up. I'm just gonna search some content till then. Hmm, your facts. Okay. So next thing, the next tag which we are actually gonna learn is the p tag, the paragraph tag. So you might be thinking a paragraph tag. Okay. So just write p. So sorry. Just write p completed. I have copy pasted this from the internet. Don't worry. Okay. So you have used the p tag. Now just Control S. You can see Durg formerly Durg formerly Durg Central City. Lots of facts are already available. You can use the p tag for your paragraph tag. You can just go to style.css, write the p tag, open the curly braces. For example, I want the color to be as, so basically, primarily the color in for the text is usually black in all the sites. If you have actually seen, it is for the user interface because we are so much good seeing those black fonts. And if you want to increase the height, like just give me a second, font size. If I would, because the size is pretty much small, let it be cpx. If I'm going to save this, okay. Oh, it actually got a lot bigger. We're gonna reduce this. Just give me a second. 30 px. Okay, I'm getting a lot of thumbs up again and again. Thank you so much for that. Okay, it's still bigger. Let's stick to 20. So now you can clearly see you have in front image your hometown land page. Welcome to Durg. This is tourism. We have the image. We have certain data about this, and we have actually styled it. If you want to more style it, you can actually refer to more things. I'll just let you know. You can also add tables to your website. We're gonna do that too. Uh, the next thing we are gonna do is, just give me a second. Okay, now we should actually talk about classes. If you can see this, like for example, you have seen a lot of websites, the header part, right? It can be home, then it can be contact us part, all the things. These are different classes. And for those classes in CSS, you can actually customize those, okay? So to understand this, so for example, we have here p tag, right? The paragraph tag. So in this paragraph tag, we have given a particular color, we have given a font size, we can change it. If we want to align it to left or right, primarily, right, we can do that too. Okay. So for example, if I want to just make it to full right, we can, like, I hope this work in this compiler. We have align left. Okay, I don't know if it works in this compiler primarily. Hmm, okay. So using the align command, you can just make sure your whole text is like aligned to a particular sites if you want to do that. And apart from that, I want to share one more thing. I'm trying to find that. Just give me a second. Okay, so the next tag you should be aware about is the BR tag if you want to create spaces between this. Okay, so let me do that here. So for example, just write a BR tag. Okay, I'm gonna save this. It will actually help you to divide those. So you can see we have written from just east of Sionath, a break. You can just add a full stop and you can see a break from here. It can be also divided in points. You can also use list numbers to actually define them in 1 2 3 particularly. Okay, the next thing we can learn here is how to make your HTML particularly responsive. That's something we should discuss later. Okay, if you're done till here, just let me know. If you have figured out your content for your particular hometown, and apart from that, if you have done coding till this much. So after that, we will move to our fun event too. Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. We have one done here. Gonna wait for more. I'll be back to the stream. I'll just grab some water and I'll be back soon. Just wait for 2 3 minutes. Hmm. Okay, I am back and I can also see some helping hints in the chat. Thank you so much. Yes, you can use content slash center for making your text align. You can also use text align center, which was actually I was trying to communicate. Okay, so the next thing is I want to make sure the background looks good, right? It currently looks as like white. So what we can do here is in the body, uh, we can use the tag. Let's go as background. We're gonna work with background image first. Okay, background image. Yes, background image. Just use any type of particular good background image. Copy the image address and just paste it there. Okay, that looks very good. Big. Okay, we are gonna wait till it updates. Okay, I guess there is some issue with the background image. I'm just gonna change that to something new. Just a second. Hmm. So what I'm trying to explain here is if you want to have a yes, add URL in the bracket. Okay, okay. I got that. Primarily it actually works for background images. I don't know why it has happened. Let me try once again. As Aryan says, okay, now it works. But our font totally messes up, so we need to do something here. Uh, we can use font family as sans serif. Uh, we have to change the color primarily. Hmm, we're gonna use red because that is the only color which will be visible here. I should have coded in VS Code, but never mind. We are trying to learn new things, and so am I. It looks bad. Okay, I'm gonna change the background image too. So the thing here is, as Aryan also mentioned, I'm just gonna pop that on the stream too. Good idea. White. Okay, I'm not able to add that to the stream. Just a second. Okay, is my mouse now? I'm audible, right, folks? I'm audible, visible clearly. There is something wrong with the stream. Just a second. I'm not able to add a comment over. So okay, if you can see at Aryan's comment, if you want to have like add any background image, add URL and bracket, use double inverted commas and right. Okay, I've got a good recommendation to use white, and I'm just gonna control this. That's it. I hope white will be visible. Okay, we are not that. Okay, was there something issue with the internet? Just let me know. Hey folks, hey folks. Uh, Sometimes I just hate internet. Okay, am I back? Is everything good? Just let me know that first. Okay, I was trying to understand why I was not able to. You were not okay. I was not visible, but the stream was going on, right? Okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna continue this once again. Just give me a second. Style.css. Okay, we were here. We were actually trying to understand what are the commands you can actually use in HTML, CSS for your project. Don't worry, I'm not gonna push harder. We are just here to learn about basics, what we can use, just to design a particular line page for your. You can even use add GIF if you want to add to your project. Just image the copy address and write image source and the GIF. That will be good to go. The system will take that. If you want to like change something certain settings about your particular image, you can do that in style.css. Okay, I'm good, right? I'm okay, okay, okay. You can use React. Okay, for React, I'm gonna show you one thing. Just give me a second. I have to open my project. What I've made in React back then. Just let me check. You can use the video tag for adding videos in your image in your project. It can be done in that. You do not need to worry for that. I'm just going to show you one more thing. Hmm. For example, if you want to add a link, just use, okay, I'm just gonna add my STM, like the Twitter link. Just give me a second. If this works here, if this particular tag works here, just give me a second. Hmm. Okay, this should not be here. I'm just trying to explain you. Just let me check if it works. So if you want to add any type of link in your project, you have to use ahref, and that will be good to go. I'm just gonna remove this, and I'm gonna complete it with me. That's it. And if you want to add a video, use a video tag that would be available. Yes, the HTML video tag. You can just write HTML video tag. Okay, okay, okay. The next thing we are gonna do is, okay, what I actually planned for you guys is to explain you guys this. Okay, I guess I hope by now you are actually clear with at least the basics of HTML, CSS, how this code works. This is not like HTML, CSS is one of the things everyone starts their coding journey with. But if you want to learn about more of the development, like someone has used, can I use React? You can, like, React is one of the frameworks which are actually used in current time for the front end development, and you will see 98% of the 98 88% of the companies using React. So to talk about the actual how actual front end looks like, okay, this might be looking a little bit of, okay, a lot of things, but it is very simple. We are here. If you are like very basic, we are someone very basics, we are here. HTML, CSS, and a JavaScript. You are learning the basics of HTML. We have covered there. We have writing the semantic HTML code, which we have done the paragraph tag and the other things, forms and validations. I'm gonna tell you that too. Apart from that, these are the basic things which you learn in HTML, CSS. Then comes JavaScript. JavaScript helps you to actually define those actions, whatever you do in HTML and CSS. Using JavaScript, you can make games. You can actually customize your website, which actually looks like responsive to your the next person who sees your website. Apart from that, if I talk about your particular front end journey, you can then switch to React. After, see, if you are going to learn about React, you should be aware about JavaScript because of DOM and other things which are particularly available in JavaScripts and other things. Apart from that, these are the basic things. I'm going to share this link. I'm going to also share this link on the chat. If you want, if you're someone who is looking to make your career in the front end, as a front end developer, you can just go and check out this. You will find all the particular resources. You have to just click the link and that will be available. This is a GitHub repo. I suppose I just need to check. Yes. So with this, we have actually completed the basics of HTML, CSS. I'm just going to check if I've missed out something. Hmm. Just to make you also aware, using CSS, you can also work upon the mathematical expressions, right? You have to use CALCX and bracket the expression. So you can use multiplication plus, and that will actually work. So I'm just going to share this part. Okay. The calculative function you can use in CSS, you have to just use calc expression and you will be good to go from my side too. You would be able to add subtraction, addition. Just make sure like the entities which are available is recognizable by the system. Otherwise, it may not return any value. Apart from that, you can use calculation, basic calculation. You can use the max, like all the values which are available. It will help you to define the largest value and the min command for the smallest value. These are the basic CSS. And to know more about CSS, HTML, as I've also mentioned earlier, you can go. Oh, you're actually following this. This is great. Actually, when I actually worked for my front end development, I have worked like used this like for particularly for same. Actually, I want to discuss a lot of things in HTML, CSS, but that would be too much for someone who is new in this particular field. So I'm trying to restrict myself. I'm trying to give you a basics outlook of what HTML, CSS looks like before we move on to the fun part too. Okay, so is something which am I missing? And I hope that all the people who are actually was completing with me might have added an image, a link, a text heading to your particular landing page, and that should be related to your particular home page. And make sure that you use socials to share that, so that all the people at the MLH also make sure that okay, people have actually completed the challenge. And make sure to use socials at the max. Just one thing, if I want to tell you something. Okay, this is something which I actually wanted to share. If you want to make a simple HTML table, okay, when we actually switch to other different things, you can actually work on. But this is, you have to write if you want to make a table. So use the table tag, use the TR tag. You have to now separate things like company, contact, and country. So I'm just gonna like make yourself see this, share this tab instead. So if you have written, like, this is the basic HTML code which I actually talk about. You have used the S2 tag, a basic HTML table. Then we have the table tag whose width is 100%. Width is 100% means it will cover the whole page. Remember that, okay? So if you even share this, it is gonna be responsive. This is something which we actually talk about when we tell about responsive. So using the table tab, we have the TR tab, we have company, contact, and country as defined. Then this completed. Then using the TD command, we have to actually use to fill these things. So using the first TD, we have seen that Alfred. You have to make sure that you use the same pattern. For example, the company, contact, and country in the same way. The company name, the contact name, and the country name. So Alfred, I don't know why it is here. Let me have someone from the stream. Okay, we have Toki, right? Toki, his contact is okay. Tokir is available on I guess Twitter too. Just use like Twitter @Tokir. Okay, just a second. And he lives in India. Okay, so you can use this code and just save this. Okay, I just run this code. They see changes have been made. Tokir, contact, country, and you can do the same. And see, they have also used a P command, right? The P command, the paragraph command. Okay, so let's try to use the same in our code too, to using for our homepage, like the thing which we are making for our particular hometown. I'm just gonna do one thing. I'm just gonna copy this. They're gonna do place, uh, what we can say, H, and speciality. Just let me check if it works in Replit. I'm never gonna code in Replit if it doesn't work right now. Okay, the thing is the thing actually works. We are gonna just remove this place by, because I'm from Durg. My The age of this particular city is, I guess, 130 years back, and it is in India. The next city which I actually will love to travel someday will be London. The age would be, I don't know precisely. Let's keep it 76 years. Just a random number. And okay, speciality. Okay, the speciality is uh, it's famous for its cricket ground. Famous for cricket ground. Famous for the IT Durg. Okay, so if we just save this, okay, we are good to go. So if you just make this right, this will look like this. So it is particularly responsive too. Okay, apart from that, this is good to go. One more thing which I primarily want to show you. Just give me a second. Do we have any doubt? Okay, Takir, is we are from different colleges, but we know each other. Okay, just let me go through one more thing which I actually want to make you before we move on to the fun part. Someone asked for the video part, right? So I guess yes, the video tag. I was saying to you, using the video tag. You have to make sure you write the width and height, which we have done the same thing for our particular project back then. The reason is otherwise your video will be shared in the full screen and the other contents will not be visible. So here the height and width is mentioned, the source src is mentioned, the copy address link you can do, and you can add to your particular stream. You can just search on YouTube your best part about your place, and you can add that link on to the stream. Apart from that, I also want to show you one more thing. See the YouTube part, right? See, iframe is used if you're using a YouTube tag, source this and that would be added to your particular YouTube, like your web page. That will be good to go. Apart from that, I guess we are good to go. We have cleared all the things from here. Now, the challenge part is here. Yes, it is a W3 Schools website. The thing which has helped me a lot learning about HTML, CSS from the starting itself. So that is the case. Is my system hanging? Just let me know. If that would be good to go, we will be moving to the fun part, and that is a challenge. Okay, so I make sure everyone gets ready for the challenge. Uh, just a second. We got this. I guess it will be me who will be visible now. Control C, Control V. I don't know why is this not working. Hmm, Great. Okay. So the challenge is I'll share my tab. What you're gonna do here is no. Is my screen stuck? Am I good? Is my screen stuck? Just let me know. Not right now. Okay. So this is an exclamation light event which we actually do. Yes, exclamation light, which we actually play during our global hack weeks. So we have learned about the basics of HTML, right? So in this particular challenge, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a rough of 10 minutes, not 10 minutes. You're gonna just get 5 minutes. I'm gonna make you show one website. Okay. I'm gonna give you one website and you have to write that code without actually compiling it till the end. So for example, I give you some www.xyz.com website. You just my screen will be shared for that. And once that is completed, what you need to do is just try to make that using the HTML code, and I'll download all the responses and we are going to check all that on the screen. Sounds good? Just give me a second. I'll pop on the website, and it's a very it's a type of website which everyone loves to actually hang out. And do remember that I will be also at the end of the stream, I will be also checking if you have completed your home page design and you have shared over social, so that I can actually share with all the people who are here. Okay, and the website you see here is, I'm just gonna share the screen. Present, share screen, Chrome tab. Okay, your own favorite, all-time favorite google.com. You just need to replicate that using the HTML code. I'm just gonna give you, just give me a second. I'm gonna give you the link where you have to do this. I'm just making sure that I do not give you a wrong link. This is the website you need to create. Google. You need to use, okay, just give me a second. By the time you can just make sure you complete your home page design before we move on to this fun part, so that by the end of the stream you would be able to submit it. Okay, we are good to go. So we are gonna write Control V. Yes. So I'm gonna share the link in the chat. What you're gonna do is we have to create google.com as it is without seeing this particular code. I'm just going to also share this over the stream. HTTPS, you can just copy paste. Just go and write the HTML code for google.com. It should look, the person who will actually give the accurate description, like same to same as google.com, will be the person, and we will be choosing the winner on the stream. So go, you will only have, I don't have the watch though, but you will only have 5 minutes from now. So it's 6:40 Indian Standard Time. At 6:45, the challenge completes. Make sure you just need to go, go in this particular page. You will see a page like this, exclamation light. You will see, and you have to just write the code. The thing here is, you will not be getting to compile the code before you complete it. Okay, and be honest to yourself. Okay, you could do this, you could do the cheating part too over the VS Code, but what you can do here is just go and recreate this website of all the learnings we have done in the past 1 hour about HTML, CSS. Just go and complete it, and try to make sure how accurate you can actually copy this particular website. Hey Khalid, we have MLHs on the stream. We have Siddharth and Khalid. Siddharth from the starting and Khalid joining now. Okay, Khalid, to just gives you a heads up. I guess you might be back from work, but we have completed with our HTML session, and we are playing this fun event of exclamation light, where we have given people google.com site and they have to recreate it in the next 5 minutes. The time has already started, and I'm hoping to see as many as more people actually completing this project. So just go and complete this, so that we would be able to choose our winner at the end of the stream. And also, as we have completed the challenge that designing a landing page for your home, like for your hometown, I will be submitting it over Global Hack Week slash challenges. And all the people who have completed, just go and submit it over Global Hack Week slash challenges. I need to check the website. And after that, you would be able to earn yourself a point. Once you earn that, you will be also eligible for swags. So yes, the timer is on. I'll again take a 2 minute break for water, and I will be back. Okay, I am back, and as I can see, only 3 minutes are remaining for completing this challenge. Make at 6:45, I'm gonna submit the close the entries, and if you are not able to complete it, you're dead. You have already left with less than 3 minutes, so make sure you go and complete it at as soon as possible. Just use the basic HTML knowledge we have done till now. The best part about this challenge, you are not able to compile your main project till the end. Okay, and we are gonna get all the entries by that. And once you complete this challenge, don't forget to submit your challenges over uh, Global Hack Week challenges, so that you can earn yourself a point. Okay, I'm going to see that trick, Takir. I'm gonna see that trick. I have shared the challenge over the stream. Just go for challenges. Once you completed that design, your hometown landslide, you are able to submit that. Okay, I hope my internet will not again work in a bad sense. Hmm. I was about to sing a song, but that's okay. You have less than half a minute remaining. Okay, so make sure you complete it in time. And remember that we are going to have an open vote during the stream. So once you complete that, we are going to review that all the people who are actually available, and the person who wins with the most votes is the winner is of this particular stream. And I'll also try if we can also share that during the opening ceremony for tomorrow. asking Mary. So we can do that too. I'm waiting for your projects, folks. And we have less than a minute remaining, folks. Less than a minute remaining. If you are not able to submit it in due time, you are already out of the race. We are already approaching 6:45 in due time. Make sure you complete it. And also, I hope by this event ends, and we will, after the review, all the home slide, like the designing of your particular hometown, the web page, we are gonna you have shared over social so that we can actually review that too. We are gonna use Twitter for that. So if you have not followed me and the MLH on Twitter, you can go on at the rate MLH hacks for same, and you can also use IG underscore ROX to follow me. Okay, last 30 seconds, folks. Last 30 seconds. Gear up. If you have done any code, just submit it. Otherwise, in the next 30 seconds, I'm just gonna download all the responses. Less than 30 seconds remaining, folks. And all the people who would have submitted the particular project will be only eligible for this. Okay, we are done. Done. Okay, we are done with this challenge because we have certain more things lined up. Just submit it. Just submit it. You can just go and enter it. That's it. You have to. Okay, you can, if you can see. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure you just click here on this exclamation light. Click here. That's it. This is how your good. Just if you have written the code, just click here. Exclamation light on exclamation light. Your subject project will be completed. Done. Trick didn't work. Lol. Okay, I'm just gonna download. Okay, last 15 seconds. If someone has not done it, just click on the exclamation light and we will be able to submit your project, like the code which you have written. Okay, five, four, three, two, one. Okay, we are good to go. We are just downloading all the files now. Okay, let me see how many people are actually able to cover it. Okay, can you guess the number of entries we have here? Just guess the number of entries we have here. I just want to make sure how many people have completed it. We are going to show all. Don't worry, we're going to show all. We have got multiple entries right now. We have got multiple entries, and I'm super excited to see all. I guess Tokir got a nearby number. We got around, I guess, no 25 entries, because I guess a lot of people not be able to submit it in the due time because we only gave 5 minutes for same. So we have done that. We are going to start with the first person who has completed it. Just give me a second. Hmm. We are going to open the first, and that is Aishik Das. Okay, I'm just going to share the screen, and it will be you folks who will be judging who will be just judging this project. Okay. We have Aishik Das. He in the chat, bro? You can just say a hi if you are in the chat. Aishik Das. If you are not in the chat, we will move to the next thing. I guess you are definitely in the chat. This is why you have completed this challenge. Okay, so to start with, if we compare this with the Google homepage, we have a search button, we have advertisement, business about. Okay, you have tried to do. Okay, this is the CS page body. Okay, now I got it. Okay, Google, I am feeling lucky. These are the most important two things. Okay, my Google assistant said hi when I said I am feeling lucky. So that's okay. Advertisement, business about. The Gmail images, it can be aligned on to the right. So that is something, and the images are unavailable. Okay, so what would be not able to submit? Just click on exclamation light. Vani Pateya. I'm so sorry if I'm taking your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just gonna share that this exclamation light, but the time is over actually. So you just submitted. I'm gonna make sure I review it before that. Hey Joshit, hey. So okay, folks, what would be the score according to you for this particular challenge? For this, it's done by Aishika Das, if I'm not wrong. Aishik Das. You can just tell your scores on five. Okay, don't tell your scores, but I'm just going to make sure the things which could have been better. Again, the time was slow. The Google search, and I'm feeling, and this could be aligned at the center, which we discussed in the stream. This could have been at the right, and other things are good. The background color could have been black. Easy. You could have just used the background color property. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. So nextly we have an submission from Gunjan Saha. Okay, Gunjan Saha, I guess, was not able to complete it. What I can see here. Where should I submit? Just let me share the screen. I guess a lot of people got confused here. Share screen. The Chrome tab. Okay. If you can see this, if you have written a code, you have written anything in the code, just click here, exclamation light. It will ask you, are you able to confirm? You will not be able to come back to it. Just okay it and it will be submitted. That's it. The submission received Vinayak Rawat. It took you 10 minutes 49 seconds. You need it. This is what you need to do. Okay. Yes, it's up to you. I would be so much happy to see that. Definitely. Just submit your code. I'm just gonna download it once again for all the people who have like missed it. But this was the last opportunity. I'm just gonna give you 1 more minute so that we are good to go. Yes, I can give you the right link. Just give me a second. But you haven't made it during this 5 minutes, okay? I'm just considering because of the yes factor. Just kidding. Just submit it. We are not gonna consider. We are gonna consider all the categories who completed it in during the 5 minutes time. Okay. Till then, let me download it. If people have submitted it, do we have more submissions? Okay. Next is Harshit Malang. I guess. Okay. Let me open all the people have actually done good. I'm really impressed. Hmm. We have one more. Vikas Kumar. Okay. So we are gonna start now. So firstly, we have Harshit Malang. Hey, okay, now I know who is Harshit Malang. Okay. Okay. So this is made by Harshit. Major Google sign with a bold, might have given an H1 font. Search, Google search, I'm feeling lucky, and the Gmail. It could have been on the right, and the color could have been blue. You could have done this thing. Otherwise, all the things look great. Perfect. Background could have been black. Otherwise, it looks perfect as a Google image, like the Google website. Great work, Harshit. Great work from my side. Next, we have Lokesh Kumawat. Okay, Lokesh, are you in the chat? If Lokesh is not in the chat, Lokesh, because in 5 minutes you have to create a lot of things. You can submit that, Yash. We can show that over the stream. Don't worry. I usually spam Sam. Okay, Lokesh is in the chat. So talking about Lokesh, just trying to yes, talking about Lokesh. Google search. I'm feeling lucky. I love this, Lokesh. All the languages which actually Google have, Gmail and on the left could have been on the right, but works perfect. Great work again. Seen two good projects. It is not loading for me. What the heck? It should load. It's opening for me. You should check. It's opening for me. Okay, great work, Lokesh. You and Harshit have done a great job till now. And also the first person, we also had a submission from Aishik Das. I'm taking the names again. Okay, this is done by Rahul Banerjee. I guess he was not able to complete it in during unexpected closes connections. Okay, is that so? Just let me check. No, it's working for me, Yash. It's working for me. You can just go and use the link once again. Use the same link. I'm able to open it and submit my code. Okay, the next person is yes, you can tell because it's opening for me. Okay, the next person is Rahul Banerjee. Okay, after that we have Vikas Kumar, Google search. Hello by Genesis. Okay, now I know who is Genesis is. Okay, that's great. You are able to make yourself identifiable in the stream. That's good. That's a good submission. Can I actually write a Google search? Nice. I can do that. Okay, the image is currently unavailable. I can assume why it's happening. To be very honest, I was not expecting such good responses, but you guys have done a great job. But do not forget, like we are coming to an end to the stream. Do not forget to make your hometown land page. I have made this for my hometown. For Durg, I've added an image, I've added the context, I've used the HTML, CSS, I've done this, I've added a table. It was not required though, but I have added still. Apart from that, we have also done the exclamation light mini event. If you have done that, make sure you submit the challenge. I'm just waiting for Yash if he is submitting his challenge, and I'm just gonna download it for the one more time if it's done. Otherwise, it's good for today. Okay, I guess Yash has not submitted that. I also create my hometown. How can I share that? Genesis use the Twitter to share that. You can tag me IGRoX and the MLHX. I'm just adding both the accounts at the rate. Just tag there. I'm just gonna wait for 5 more minutes before we end the stream, and we're gonna do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna open the Twitter. All the people who have made it the thing, I'm just gonna share with them. Just a second. Okay, I haven't received a single submission on Twitter till now. Okay. Uh, you can just go. You can use LinkedIn. Wrote 928 lines as the previous project. Yes, this happens. This happens. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for 4 minutes. If you want to share something on Twitter, I would be happy to have it. Until then, if you haven't followed me and the MLH account on the Twitter, you can just go and do that. We are on Twitter. Definitely, we can. It's the best place. Can I give my reply? Give me the Replit website. Yes. Yes. Give me the Replit website on here only on the link. I'm gonna open it. Nice. Okay. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna open that. Stop sharing. You can also share a Replit link, folks. If you have done that, I'm just gonna copy this from here. Okay, you might have shared on Twitch, right? Just give me a second. Twitch. It is misbehaving nowadays. I don't know why. Hmm, got it. I'm just gonna share the screen as soon as possible. Nagpur. Okay, did you went to Nagpur Code Day? Yes, as I can see the name. Oh, he has made a beautiful. I'm just gonna share that. Present. Share screen. Chrome tab. He made this. Nagpur. Yes, he definitely visited to Code Day Nagpur. You missed it, bro. You should have been there. My Twitter ID is IG underscore rox. I don't know why it's not like showing today, but it's not displaying. You can just go to IG underscore rox and you would be able to find me on Twitter. That's it. Beautiful work. Okay, I can watch the video too. Okay, that's an YouTube video link which we actually worked on how we can do that. This is, to be very honest, you can even display this using just HTML CSS. That's it. And if you can just, I can go to inspect. You can check the code here too, like all the things which we have done, the CSS, the HTML. Primarily, when we learn about JavaScript, we will be more talking about this inspect, because we would be able to identify more and more here errors here. Apart from that, great work, Yash. Okay, you did. Okay, you use Bootstrap. Okay, I can understand that. But apart from that, great. You can actually build the same website using HTML, CSS too. Some of the things can be ignored, like the animations can be ignored here because you're not like too much used to it. Apart from that, I guess all the other things looks great. Okay, is someone else do want to share their Replit link before we actually enter the stream? Because the exclamation light event, I can see a lot of people now submitting their submissions, but we only had 5 minutes. Okay, I have got two. I need to share this now. Just a second. I've got on the social medias. Just give me a second. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. Lokesh has made this. You should have tagged MLS tags too. Great, actually great. You have almost made the same thing what we made in the website. So glad to learn that you learned something new today. Jaipur. So I guess Lokesh is from Jaipur. Apart from that, Faraz Khan made. Okay, he's from Delhi. I'm gonna retweet that too. Okay, great. Actually looks good. You have made your image on the right hand side. Some content. Okay, you can change that content. Home, about, and contact. Great work. Anyone else, if they want to share, I'm gonna wait for another minute, and we can do that too. Okay, you can share your GitHub page link. I would be happy to show that to all the people who are available here. Okay, I love this. Both the work done by location for us. Great work, folks. Just go and submit it in the MLH challenges, and you might see yourself tomorrow on the. Might see if Mary chooses your project. Like all the projects will be submitted today. Okay, we are not going to show pro people GitHub ID on the stream. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna wait, Anmol. I'm just gonna check this from the Twitch. Okay, is there a name change? You're named here from Anmol, right? Okay, but this is a portfolio website for someone else. If you're sharing this, yes. Okay, okay. I do not wanted to do this, but yes, let's also see people's portfolios. This would be the last one. Okay, this is from Aryan. Okay, it's not shareable. Just a second. Share screen. Yes, you can visit Durg. We will be having a code day soon here. So I would love to have host you. Okay, we have Aryan. I am a YouTuber. As I know, he is also a teacher, a great person too. I also wanted to flex my own portfolio, but that's it. Aryan has already created another highlight, which currently my portfolio will not match. Okay, okay, that will be great. Okay, if you are sharing your just a second, the stream is lagging. Okay, if you are sharing your wait, what do you mean by here, Vinayak? Where here? Like, did I mention something? Like, okay, Durg, like my residence where I live. I'm not sharing that. It's already in. I've already completed it a lot of few times, which I made it. But yes, I will be giving it a final touch soon. I'm just gonna see if we have more submissions for the landing page, and then we will be good to go. Please come to Durg. It's a great place. We will hang out soon. You'll have that vibe here. A lot of people will have the same community feature which we also have in Nagpur. Okay, so I can see no more submissions in the landing page category. Once again, thank you so much for joining today's stream. I know it was a basic stream, but it was for all the people who were actually new to HTML, CSS. Few resources which I really need to mention and give a shout out to is from Ellie. Ellie is an also in coach at Major League Hacking. I have taken some resources. Apart from that, W3 Schools is a perfect place if you are a beginner. You want to know how to add a video, just go and search on the internet. You will be able to find that. And my personal recommendation would be to actually make a personal portfolio. Next time I'll try. I'll keep sessions on HTML, CSS completely, and also React to make your personal portfolio. We'll keep a long 3 to 4 hour session for that. But for now, I'll take a leave because I guess another session will be planned soon. Make sure you submit your challenge on Global Hack Week's globalhackweek.mls.io/challenges, and you will earn yourself a point too. And for all the people who have joined, for all the people who have joined a session today, thank you so much for listening to me. I will be back with another one of the most interesting session, that is community conversation on 7th of December. The timings will be out soon, and you will the like the response of the previous time was like absolutely greatest. And I would love to. I will be having a new you can say guest this time, and you will love to hear from him. So make sure I'll see you on 7th of December. Till then, make sure you keep attending all the coaches stream. I need to check if there is a Ritvish session. Just give me a second. Uh, hmm, like I guess there is two sessions from Ritvi. I just need to check. Just give me a second. Yash. Hmm. Ritvi. I guess she is not having a session this weekend. Global Hack Week might be taking a time off. But if she will be having one, I will be informing you. Yes, don't worry. So with that, I am gonna end this session. If you learned anything from this session, that would be good from my side. I haven't covered the major parts, just the basic HTML, CSS, so that you would be able to complete your project and start your journey in the front end development. I've also shared all the links in the starting of the session, the resources you need to if you want to make your career in front end development. So with that, I'll take a leave for today and I'll see you on 7. But this is not the end. We will have tons of sessions today. We also have the opening ceremony for day 2 at 9:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So make sure you join in. And to all the people who joined the session, thank you so much. All the known people. I'm not gonna pick specific names, but yes, thank you so much for joining. And I'll see you at the next stream. So till then, take care. Bye bye.